Hi everyone, welcome to this data annotation course. I'm your instructor, and today we're diving into the first part of the material. Hope you're ready, let's get started.
In Chapter 5, we'll focus on speech data annotation. First, we'll start with an introduction to speech data annotation, then move on to an overview of it. Next, we'll look at typical open-source speech data annotation tools. After that, we'll discuss the overall process of voice data labeling, as well as diversified voice data labeling projects. We'll also summarize the chapter, and finally, there will be homework and exercises. The phonetics software PROT is a cross-platform and multifunctional phonetics professional software. It's mainly used for experiments like analyzing, labeling, processing, and synthesizing digital voice signals. Currently, PROT has become a commonly used software among researchers in experimental phonetics, linguistics, language survey, language processing, and other related fields worldwide. Here is the interface diagram of using PROT software for voice data annotation. In this part, we'll take the Datatungshu plus voice data labeling platform as an example to explain. The figure below shows the operation interface diagram of the SHU plus voice data labeling platform. In this labeling platform, the basic framework for voice data labeling tasks consists of 8 sub-modules. First is the speech data display module. As shown in the figure, this module represents the energy distribution of the speech data to be marked in the form of a time domain waveform diagram. The time scale above indicates the time dimension of the speech segment. Annotators can select a specific speech period by referring to the time scale and speech energy distribution, and click on the selected waveform area to play the speech of this period. The second sub-module is the Voice Data Annotation Statistics module. As shown, this module not only shows the total duration information of the voice, but also counts and displays the ongoing voice data annotation in real time. It includes the total duration marked as valid voice segments, the total duration of speech segments marked as invalid, and the total duration of unmarked speech content. The third is the Voice Playback Control module. It mainly includes 3 functional options: play, pause, fast forward, and fast rewind. Additionally, it provides voice playback speed control and voice time domain waveform zoom control functions. The fourth sub-module is the attribute labeling module. It can design attributes to be labeled and their presentation forms according to the requirements of specific labeling tasks, and different tasks may have different styles. The fifth is the speech content transcription module. Annotators listen to the speech of the paragraph to be marked, identify the speaker's pronunciation content, and write a standardized speech content transcription, following the rules described in the text data labeling chapter. The sixth sub-module is the marking period retrieval module. It can help annotators search and locate marked speech passages more quickly and supports segmented retrieval, location search, and conditional search. The seventh is the annotation information synthesis module. It's used to display all the content of the marked speech passages, integrating the duration information of the speech passages, attribute annotation results, content transcription results, etc. The eighth sub-module is the annotation progress control module. Usually, annotators need to annotate a large amount of voice data, and this module is responsible for the progress control of data annotation. There is also a semi-automatic voice data labeling module. When the amount of labeling data is large, the semi-automatic labeling method can use the trained model to detect the target data, thus greatly reducing the workload of labeling personnel.